everybody, welcome to December's mission inspiration. Today I'm going to be taking you through the 10 prompts for December's mission inspiration. I can't believe that it's 12 months already since we started the mission inspiration group over on Facebook. Really enjoyed it. Just want to thank Mike especially for all his hard work in setting these prompts, and for the agents who took part this year as well. I do hope you enjoy today's video, and we'll get to it. I'm going to read off what the prompts are for this month, and I hope you enjoy. I'm just going to zoom in. There we are. Right, okay, so number 1 is cover your page with book page fragments. Number 2 is add a thin layer of paint or gesso. Number 3, apply texture paste through a stencil. Number 4, spritz with ink or colour. Number 5, add patterned paper shapes. Excuse me. Number 6, add journaling or scribbles. Excuse me. Number 7, add a festive focal image or 2. Number 8, apply a little bling or sparkle. Number 9, add a title or quote. And number 10, finish with a border of your choice. Okay, so I always like to give my page a layer of gesso, but because I'm going to, the first prompt is to cover the page with the book page fragments, I'm not going to do that. So I'll get my Mod Podge and let's get started. So I'm just going to tear up some fragments and start getting that set in. To click off. I forgot to mention I'm using my small Dilutions journal for this this project. Don't know if you remember in my last I was saying I was having trouble getting hold of the Mod Podge, the paper. I actually managed to get myself a found Crafter's Companion here in the UK, and I know there's one in America too. They had some, so I've treated myself to a couple of pots, so I've got a good stash now. couple more pieces and then we're done. There we are. All done. Just pop that away and give it a quick blast with the heat gun. Okay, so now a thin coat of white gesso, and again I'm using my Winsor & Newton white gesso primer, and I'm just going to make this on. I think I'm just going to put some dollops on and use my baby wipe. Use a baby wipe to put it across, put it on. Yeah, that's the coat of, you can either use a brush or baby wipe. I must admit I do enjoy working my baby wipe in, using the baby wipe to work it in. Right, so that's that done. So again, just give it a quick blast. Right, for the next prompt is apply texture paste through a stencil. Okay. So for my stencil I'm using this Imagination Crafts tree stencil, and I'm just going to place it over there. And I'm using Liquitex flexible modelling paste. The excess back in. Take that off. It's come out really good. Okay, now that's dry. Number 4 is spritz with ink or colour. Okay, I've got this mixed media ink spray from Imagination Crafts, and I've got the blue one. Just need to find the blue. There it is, falling down. So I've got this. It's a UK company, Imagination Crafts, and it's a spray ink paint. So I'm just going to and I want it to going to move these out, and I want it to run down the page. So as you can see, it's running down the page, and I think I'll have just a bit more. I want some on the tree as well. Wipe that mess up. In fact, what I'm going to use, I'm going to take it onto that and just where it's not. Just add different texture to it, but as you can see, I'm making sure that it is all the whole of the page is covered. So quite now I've got hair stuck on it. There we are. Looks quite good. Inky fingers. Right, so I'll give that a blast with the heat gun, and then we can move on to prompt number 5. Okay, so prompt number 5 is add patterned paper shapes. Now I've used a Martha Stewart snowflake punch with this patterned Christmas tree paper, and I've already punched out some snowflakes, and all I need to do now is glue them to my page. And again, I'm using my trusty Mod Podge. There we are. So I've added the snowflakes, and now number 6 is add journaling or scribbles. So I'm just going to write around, and for this I'm using my food ball 1.5. Just outline the snowflakes. I'm not going to do all of them, just a couple on each side. So just put a few phrases and things that Christmas means to me. And for the number 7 prompt is add a festive focal image or 2. Well, I've got 1, and I've got this laser cut Christmas sleigh with gifts which I've coloured, and I'm just going to place that down there. But before I do that, I need to cut around my pages, so I'll just move these again and just cut around the page. Yeah. Right, so for this I'm going to add the sleigh there, and I'm just going to use PVA in one of these little bottles with a fine nib at the end. Just need to take that off, and I'll just quickly go around this, adding PVA to this, just to the outside of the sleigh, just so it'll stick down. go. I'll pop that down there, and that is my focal image. Next is add a little bling or sparkle. Okay, for my sparkle, instead of using stickles, I'm going to use a quickie glue pen by Sakura, and I'm just going to add some highlights. I can get it to work. Let me just see. Yeah, got it. And I'm just going to add to my snowflakes just some of this glue, and then I'm going to add some really fine glitter to it. I'm not being that's neat, I'm just kind of scribbling it on. I'll do these four first, and then I'll move on to the other page and do the others. Oops, lost a bit of my snowflake. Now I've got this big plastic Tupperware, and all my glitter's in here. So, and as you can see, it is very fine. And I've just got scoops, and I'm just going to scoop over and then tap it down. So can you see the glitter? Just do the other side. I'll just add a bit to the parcels, the bows. And again, just bring my I'll just add a bit onto there. And tap it off. There we are. So that's my sparkle bling added. You can't have Christmas without a bit of bling. Add a title or a quote. Well, for me, I am using Winter Wonderland, and I'm taking it from the Tim Holtz Seasonal Ideology Chit Chats. And I did see it, there we are. So I'm going to use these, and we're going to have Winter Wonderland. I'll just put it here. Winter Wonderland. There we are. I'm going to draw around that with my food bowl, just to add it. Can you hear my cat? My little baby's just decided she wants to come in. What? You want to come in? Do you want to come in? Come on then, in you come. She likes to come and greet me in the I work upstairs in my craft room, and she climbs on the extension, and she's just come in. She often knocks at the door and asks me to come in as well. So that is number 9. And now for the final finishing touch is to finish with a border of your choice. And I'm going to use Tim Holtz Blueprint Sketch and just ink around the edges. Can you hear her? She's meowing at me, trying to get out the room. Just really to marry up the colours. So there we have it. That is my December mission inspiration completed. Winter Wonderland is the title, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this, how I've put my journal page together for December. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all a happy, healthy and prosperous 2017, and I do hope you'll join us in 2017 for next year's mission inspiration. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until then, bye bye.